Change is only meaningful if there is large, visible results outcome associated with. Then we try to change ourselves. If we have a goal, at the beginning we think that we will do that huge amount of chunks every single day and I will achieve that. But that's the expectation. But what about in reality? In reality, when we try to do something, our brain is not allowing us to do the overwhelming task. It's always holding us back to do something whenever it's overwhelming. So what ended up happening? If you see that any New Year resolution people have, they do couple of weeks or couple of days and they quit because it's overwhelming task. You are not making a habit. You are not changing a small, tiny every single day because you think small, tiny changes doesn't matter. It doesn't give any big results. But my friend, if you see that a small, tiny changes that you can take every single day and it can lead you in a different dimension of your life. Small changes are so powerful. It can be dramatically change your life, but it requires time, day after day. As William Jennings Bryan once said, destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. We have a choice that I can make my choice now and I can do better now. What you are, my friend, it is your past behavior. It is your past thinking, past planning, past execution. And what you want to be in future, that will be the same thing. Your present thinking, present planning and present action. If you do not take the action, you will be the same person. In order to take the action, I would like to discuss in this video that 1% improvement every single day can lead you in a year 37.8% better. The same way, if you think about 1% worst, 1% bad every single day lead to you close to zero. So the choice is in here. Example of a British cyclist team. The team is considered as the below average team. For 100 years, the team never owned any big cycling event. In 2003, they hired a coach named as Dave Brailsford. The person who was preaching the marginal gains, a performance improvement technique that is basically that whatever you have, you will break them down and you will try to do 1% improvement every single day. So when he became the coach, what he first did, he first tried to implement what are the bicycle they're using, what is their seats. He tested so many times how the seat can be lighter, which seat is comfortable for the riders. He also even used the alcohol to the bicycle tire so that it have a better grip when the riders are riding. Different types of muscle gels, that which muscle gels can give the better recovery. They also been tested that which pillow and mattress give the good night sleep. They carry that pillow wherever they have the tube. So he changes this kind of small changes every single day and try to improve. He tried to find out what weakness this particular player have and how can I improve that particular player. So after hundreds of small improvements, it's accumulated together years after years, improving yourself, then the result comes huge. At the beginning it was very small changes, but whenever it's accumulated for a long period of time, it's become huge results. And that happens for British team. The team never owned any championship in last 100 years. That team, just 5 years later, when the Brailsford became the coach, the team owned 60% of Olympic golds available. In just 5 years, then later, the next Olympic in 2012 in London, that team that set 9 Olympic records. How is that possible? Even like the statistics says that only 2007 to 2017, that team total owned 178 World Bicycle Championship. And they even own 5 Tour de France Championship. How is that possible? The team was mediocre. Even some of the European companies, they refused to sell their gears or this bicycle to the British team because they think if they sell to the British team, that will hurt their sales. How is that possible? The team was a very mediocre team, become the top team in this world. It's a marginal gains that he did every single day. Every single day changes. Whenever you accumulate all the changes, it becomes huge things to your life. There is no magic bullet out there that will dramatically change your life. Rather than think about that way, that what are the small tiny action that I can take today and I can change my life completely. In this video, I would like to give you some of the tips. Like, first, be clear. What do you want? What are the things really you want in your life? What is your goal, my friend? Be clear about that. If you are not clear about that, you are not going to get all the struggles. Because whenever struggles, pain, failure comes, you will say, that's not for me, I'm going to quit. Whenever I'm clear about it, that I really know what do I want, and in order to achieve that goal, I'm ready to put all the sacrifice. I'm ready to do everything in terms of my goals. I'm ready to change myself. Like the British cyclist team, they change everything from their mental health to their physical health to their diet, everything. So it requires a clear goal. What is my clarity? What is my clear goal that will massively lead me to the direction where I want to go? And understand what is holding you back. What are the fear? We all have fear in our mind. There's something holding us back. Don't do that. Identify those fear. Learn about those fear, that this fear is holding me back. I'm going to identify them and I'm going to redesign. Confidence build confidence. Success builds success the same way. If you want to do something, you will see the more you do, the more you will get momentum. The more you want to do more, you will feel confident. So it is your choice that what you want to be, how you want to change around. Be clear about your goals. What is my goals? Then reconstruct routine. You need to design yourself. And to design, you should have a big goal. Big goal should be there. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to only think about big goal. I'm going to think about that what is the small details that is associated with my goals. And what is the small amount of tasks I need to do. Make a routine about your day. Which time slot I have, which time I'm going to use to do that task. Jim Rohn said that if you do not design yourself, the chances are that you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. So my friend, it is your choice to design now. It is your choice. Restructure yourself. That how I'm going to do that. Don't blame the circumstance. But this is my circumstances. This is my situation. That's why I couldn't do that. Find a way that how I'm going to do that. I know exactly we all have problem. We all going through in some kind of situation. But that's not going to help me. It's just a problem. I need to think about I'm going to solve the problem. That leads me towards my goal. Take action and break them down in a smaller possible way so that I can do it very easily. I'm not overwhelming myself that, hey, I need to do that for an hour. Why not thinking about 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Why not thinking about that these 10 minutes is allotted for this task? I'm going to only do that task for this tiny amount of time. You will see your mind will not be overwhelmed. It will even help you. The more you will do, the more you will become confident. So break them down in a smallest possible way, an easy way, so that you can do it easily. Number 3, challenge your negative thoughts. We all have negative thoughts. But if you do not separate yourself towards the negative thoughts, subconscious minds cannot separate what is positive and what is negative thoughts. So it is you who need to be aware towards yourself. That, hey, these are the negative thoughts coming towards myself, because we grew up in a situation where a lot of things we already portrayed that this is possible, this is not possible. This is I can do, I cannot do. So we already designed by that way. Now it is your job to be aware and to separate your negative thoughts. It is you, my friend. You are the pilot of your life. You are the driver of yourself. So take the control of yourself and tell that I'm going to separate my negative things. I'm not going to allow all this negative information to my head. Then I will feel overwhelmed. Be aware of everything. How much time I have? 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes I have in here. I'm going to use it. Be always aware. You will see the result will come, my friend. Like I said, the British cyclist team, the team never imagined they're gonna win in 10 years of a span 170 world championship. But it happens just taking small decision every single day, that how can I be better? What are the weakness I have? I'm going to improve that weakness. So do not neglect the 1% improvement every single day, and stop comparing yourself to others. You are a unique person that is not comparable to anyone. Just try to beat yourself, not anyone else. Whatever you were and whatever you are, you can say that there should be a difference. And whatever I will be, there should be a difference. My friend, I told you that your present thinking, planning, and execution is not different than the past. You will be the same person. So you need to change that. How I'm going to think, how I'm going to take the action, how I'm going to execute towards my day, it should be different. It should be now. And that led me to the goals where I want to be. The choice is yours. Now make the choice and start improving yourself every single day, one day at a time.